year we spent on the road gave me time to think about things. Respect, responsibilities, duties. They all mean nothing compared to what's important. My family. You. I'm sorry, I only got it now. I'll go through this snow-covered graveyard with a sieve if that's what it takes to find the cure. As for Artyom, he feels his guilt. He wants to atone. I'll just have to see that atonement doesn't cost him his life. The important part is that I'm back in Metro, and no mutant can stop me here. Radiation on the surface is different, though. Frankly, I thought I was buying a one-way ticket for myself going in.
You said you were close, but why do you need the Institute?
You are persistent. We're on a mission, but that's all I can tell. But now, thanks to the green stuff given to us by Kirill, we both have a chance to achieve the goal and survive. So, Private, Artyom left. I'd better get ready to set out too.
What about me, Colonel, sir?
You'll stay here. I'm putting you in charge of communications. I need someone to coordinate the operation. Can you handle the responsibility?
Yes, sir. I can.
Good. By the way, Private, how did you live here before the riots, when there was still enough green stuff to go around?
We did all right. But my dad was always out on a mission or a patrol.
So, you barely saw him?
Oh, no. Dad did his best to come home earlier, especially on the holidays. We even spent the last New Year's together.
Sorry, I didn't do an intro because they were talking. Thank you for joining me back to Metro Exodus. This is the Two Colonels DLC. And we're going to be playing through this. I heard it's not really that long, but we'll see.
Colonel, sir, the maintenance guys asked to remind you to burn all the slime around the pumps once you reach them.
Uh-oh, I say the slime is done for. Colonel Klepnikov himself is taking up the flamethrower.
Don't jinx it. As for flamethrower, where is it?
Here you go, Colonel, sir. Mind you, it's quite heavy.
I know. Is it pressurized?
Should be, but I'd still check. The handle's on the side. Give it a pump or two if needed.
If you want something done, you have to do it yourself. All right, I'm off. Give slime some hell, too.
We'll do just that, sir.
We certainly will. Break a leg.
Break both.
Oh, thanks.
So his father's the colonel? Is that what I'm getting out of this? Is this gonna be Burning Simulator? Not that I really mind.
Damn, this thing is huge. Order to all groups. I just saw a fully grown worm, so watch out.
Alder, Red 1 here. Roger that. Red 2, roger. Red 3, roger that, sir.
Good.
There we go. How's that thing still alive? Dear Lord, there's so much growth down here. Burn it all.
Over, this is Red 3. I got a burst pipe here. Can't burn through a barricade. We're gonna need some explosives.
Red 3, you don't need explosives. Just find the valve that stops the water flow.
Roger that, Alder. Alder, Red 3 here. I found the valve and it's proceeding as planned.
Good job, Red 3.
Is this the only weapon I get? Yeah. There's so much radiation. There we go. That looks much better.
You greenhorn should look where you step when walking on the catwalk. This slime might eat most of the plank from below, but from the outside it still looks fine. Step on that, you're wrong. It also eats the supports. Miss one of them. You're in the drink. And when in the drink, you clench your ass cheeks real tight. What for? They're worms. When there's lots of slime around, they always appear huge, longer than my arm. So if one feels you swimming, it sneaks inside. And then you're done for. No doctor can get it out. Modern medicine has no solution. The only way, so you know, is to wait till the night when it sticks its head out to draw some air. That's when you grab the bugger and pull real hard.
Idiot, quit scaring the greenhorns again, you hear? Don't listen to his shit. The worms may bite you, but they won't home in, or get in, or whatever. Not in your lifetime. These worms are not that kind of worms. But as for the catwalks, you really should be careful around those. The Oscom is miserly with green stuff nowadays. And taking a dive means 3 days worth of radiation you absorb right there.
Oof. How do I get... Oh, you know what? Maybe I didn't go to the other side of the... Probably what it was. I didn't go to the other side. Side you can walk out from there. I didn't realize that till now. Da-da-da! die already? Jesus.
Hello, sir. How is it going on your side? Everything fine?
Yes, pretty much. What's up with you?
My flamer won't hold the pressure. And I can't find the leak for the life of me.
Do you have any spare fuel? I didn't expect that shit to grow so thick here.
Of course I do, sir. Help yourself. Here.
Nice.
Thank God.
Thank you.
I heard helping the commanding officers is good for your career. Also, that ship did grow like crazy. I think I got it. I really did. All right, I'll go catch up with the guys. Good hunting, sir.
You too.
Ow. So it's over here then.
So, the foreman calls me over. Still raw from the chewing out the Oscom bigwig gave him, huh? You could see it by his walk, and the way his pants still smoked. So, he calls me over and he says, I don't care how you do it, but the pumps must work. So I say, where am I supposed to get the O-rings? The slime just rots them, and the pumps break down. And he just says he don't give a fuck. Can you imagine such an asshole? And I just go, so, are you telling me to steal them from another station? You know as well as I do, they don't make them no more. Oh, do you think I'll just shoot all my green stuff at once and go topside to get it? you either get me the parts or go... well, I told him to fuck himself. So he just turns all red and shouts, "No green stuff for you this month." And I go, "Really? I'm doing no work this month. Fix the pumps yourself, you asshole." So, that was it for that job.
So they just loop around. Like green stuff. They must mean like anti-rad or something. Come on. There's a lot here. Oh no, I didn't. God, that's bullshit. They give you no time. Glad they at least made it so this is easier to do. That should have done it. I was tapping that button before it even came up, and it still wasn't fast enough. Ugh. And I actually took my other hand off the controller and just like flat out tapped that button. Still wasn't fast enough. Jesus. I was tapping it the whole oh my god. Who puts that in a video game? Seriously. AAA quality video game, you have to tap a button to get past a fucking thing. And I'm tapping it before it even becomes active for me to tap. And it still takes fucking forever. Oh my god. This is ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Do I hold it? Like... I think I might have found this controller's weakness. This controller uses... It still uses domes like every other controller does for its buttons. But it uses, its button style is kind of like mechanical keyboard switches, where they actually are on like plastic sliders that actuate up and down. These don't have a spring. The spring's the dome, but so they're a hybrid mechanical. Those things that aren't completely mechanical. They're basically that, but for these 4 XYAB buttons. I don't think it's actually springing back up fast enough for my tap stick count. So, unless you're supposed to hold it. No, you're supposed to tap. It's not long enough. Absolutely ridiculous. Who thought? Like, I have the same problem with that horror game. What's the other game? There's another game where you basically, it's all about quick time events, the game. And it's like a horror game where a bunch of killers try to kill you and 3 other people. And my problem with that game was it's not fun after the 8th time you do the map, because you're not seeing anything new. I'm not up to, like, I don't do a lot of PvP stuff, and it's really not fun with old gimmicky mechanics like tapping a button at the right time or tapping a button rapidly fast to get yourself off a hook. That's just boring as hell to me. And I'm not really into competitive. So it ends up being just boring. So is it R to reload? Yeah, it is. So I'm gonna try it on the keyboard, just for this part. See if that's the issue. Oh, it's E. No! You still can't do it on the keyboard. Ugh. I need, like, a turbo button. Oh, that's ridiculous. The person who greenlit this definitely didn't actually play it. Unless I'm supposed to get in through here. So it's E. So let me try to... I had to tap the fastest I ever tapped on a keyboard for that. That was ridiculous. I hope there's not that many more events like that, because that's just getting ridiculous. Luckily I have a keyboard, a mechanical keyboard that...
Colonel, sir, I just had maintenance on the line. They say the water's flowing again. They're sending a team to handle the rest. Mission complete.
Great. Thank you.
Luckily I have a keyboard that, the mechanical key switches are like 4 millimeters deep, but it's like the first millimeter of pressing down is the actual click. So I can like literally shake my whole arm fast enough and gentle enough for it to count as a click.
Sir, we're mission accomplished.
Thank
At
you.
ease, gentlemen. You did a great job there.
Thank you, Frankly, we were on sweep-up duty after you, sir.
Ah, cut that. Sweep-up duty. Sure. On behalf of OSCOM, I'm issuing an official commendation.
We serve OSCOM.
Great. We'll get out of those suits.
Sir, take that suit off and put the flamer down, please. They have to be scrubbed for radiation. You'll also be getting a shot of green stuff at the checkpoint. I'll call them. You just took a week's worth of exposure, at least.
Good. Thank you.
Don't sweat it. We're gonna get some extra allowance on that.
Right. Here.
Thank you, and goodbye, Colonel, sir.
Come aboard, Colonel, sir.
Thank you. Hey guys, get aboard. We give you lift to Prospect.
Thank you, sir, but we're waiting for the transport from HQ. There's enough space for everyone.
Good luck then. Let's go, Petrovich.
Yes, sir.
Bet you're never fat down here.
This HQ here. Colonel Klepnikov, report your situation. Over.
Mission accomplished, Comrade General. I'm mostly done, Tolia. The worms are all toast. The guys will handle the mop-up, and I'm heading home. It's New Year's Eve, after all.
Sure thing, Slava. Who else would you turn to for understanding, if not for another single father?
Well, you've got it easy. I hear your son's a captain already. Give my congratulations to Sirio.
You're lucky you didn't get hurt. You can give them yourself. We're planning a little party on January 2nd. Family lunch. For now, though, just drop by my place and then have your rest.
Roger that. Over and out.
HQ out.
Are these all the people that are killed right before that gate incident?
Sir, roll up your sleeve, please. We've got to give you the shot.
Here you go.
Roll your sleeve up, Petrovich. You get a shot too.
No. Please, I'd rather use my own injector at home.
Be my guest then.
Thank you. Don't lean on the doors, please. Next station is Krasny Prospect.
Is your granddaughter getting worse?
No, thank God. Still, standard child's allowance of green stuff is not enough for her, even though we moved to the Prospect. So I'm squirreling away whatever I can, just in case. It's not easy, but we survive, and that's what counts. Yeah, but enough about us. Tell me if you roasted that shit good.
That we did, Petrovich. That we did.
My friend, that is good to hear. Still, it will just grow even thicker next time, like it always does. And see, the pumps are failing. It's because of that slime. They've been working non-stop for 20 years. And now this shit. The filters get clogged, the O-rings, they burst, the iron rusts. And soon the old counter-flooding system will give up the ghost. And we'll have the rowboats here.
You'd make a good gondolier.
I can sing too!
Please.
Yeah, this is where I had to go through
Your
the boat.
singing is an atrocity.
We're there.
Thanks for giving me a lift, Petrovich. Happy New Year.
Yeah, same to you. And don't forget, after the official ceremony, we'll be waiting for you and Kirill to drop by, as usual.
We'll be there.
Colonel, sir.
Eh?
Colonel, sir.
Colonel, sir, please proceed. The General is expecting you.
I don't need your excuses, Captain. If you take the initiative to do something, you must be ready to see the thing you started to the end. Dismissed.
Sir, yes, sir.
Oh, Slava! I've been waiting for you. Come on in. Make yourself comfy. There's been a new development here while you were out barbecuing.
Oh boy.
Take a look at these maps.
Background radiation?
Yes, Stalkers brought this in from the SATCOM center. And now, I want your people to go there and find the fresh ones. Detailing the whole country so that we know where to go. Take this under personal control and ensure complete secrecy. Okay?
Go, Tolia? Cut to the chase. Are we preparing an evacuation?
Right. This is strictly between us, mind you. Yes. We can't delay any longer. We're out of green stuff. We'll have to resort to confiscations, so everything must stay under wraps for now.
Why the secrecy? It's good news. People would donate their stock voluntarily if we told them.
Not my decision, Slava. Still, Sometimes it makes sense to save the good news for last.
I see. Thanks for telling me.
Remember, it's between us.
You know me. Well, Happy New Year.
Wait a
I
sec.
better get home now.
As a hero of the war on slime and a lone father, you are hereby granted a New Year's present from the command. A 1-month allowance for 2.
Thanks.
I won't hold you any longer, unless... How about some tea?
You do know how to keep a man away from his family. How is Seryoga doing?
Full of himself, obviously. Just think about it. My son is a captain now. I never raised a finger for that. Can you believe that?
Of course I can. That's just
Sir
typically
Federico.
you.
I believe he must achieve everything himself. It builds character. Oh, it definitely does. He used to be on the soft side, like his mom. He really toughened up now.
You were always hard on him, almost too hard. I could never be like that.
Actually, and I speak as someone who's been watching you too, I think you're doing amazingly well. He's growing up a real man, an Oscom fighter.
Yes, he is a huge fan of all things Oscom. We're like superheroes in his eyes. A bit chilling, actually.
But we are heroes. We're saving who we can, and it's all for our children's sake. What could be chilling in that?
He still doesn't understand many things and idealizes us. Thinks we are knights without fear and beyond reproach, but real life is complicated. You must do certain things. And then look into his eyes thinking, would he understand if I told him about that? And that day will come.
Kirill is a real man. He will understand. A real hero, Slava, isn't someone flexing his muscles and wearing shiny armor. A hero is someone who does what needs to be done. He may get splashed with dirt, even blood sometimes, but he still does the thing, because it is necessary. Understanding this makes a man a man.
Maybe. But it's quite close to the ends justify the means from there, though.
Oh, come on. Such a soppy load of crap. Oh, the ends justify the means. You can't say that. Those are bad words. Shame on you. Our philosophy professor, Maria Ivanovna, told us that. But I say they do. How else would you achieve anything? You sacrifice something to get somewhere. Did this ever work differently?
Do they always?
All right, you got me there.
You're right. That's how you achieve things. But I always thought that it was a question of sincerity, if they do or not. Being sincere with yourself first and foremost.
That was deep. Philosophical like. I bet you took Maria Ivanovna's advanced course too.
Well, I think I'll get going now.
Yes, Slava, I'm sorry I kept you here. Go see your son. Give my regards to Kirill and a Happy New Year.
Alright.
I'll be working on my speech in the meantime. Hate making public addresses.
Colonel, sir.
Hello, Colonel, sir. A Happy New Year to you.
Hello, sir. There's too many people in the way. You can't really go through.
Come on, Paul, we're gonna be late.
What do you mean, Grisha? There's a lot of time left. Besides, you're already tipsy.
You filthy drunkard! Just look
Yeah,
at
this is
yourself.
definitely where I fought all the mutants.
Got it.
Happy New Year, Colonel Khlebnikov.
Same to you, Misha.
How about a drink? The first one is on the house tonight.
Tempting, but no, thanks.
Suit yourself. You could drop by later, once you put your kid to sleep. We'll be open till dawn.
Look, one day we are going to go outside, are we not? We're not moles.
At least hug you.
So, say we go outside and meet the army.
You're plenty beautiful as you are. Put something on and let's go.
Just 5 more minutes.
5 more minutes less than an hour ago.
Yay, Dad! I bet you didn't expect an ambush here.
Great disguise, Private. Though I must ask, where is your sitrep?
Oh, the mission of helping prepare the celebration is almost accomplished. There's just one light bulb remaining, sir.
At ease, Private. I'll help you.
Happy New Year, Dad. I didn't think you'd make it in time. You were late for my birthday, and Mom's anniversary, too.
You see, I was just doing my best to make sure there were as few sad anniversaries in other families as possible.
Oh, I understand.
Good to hear that. Now, turn it on.
Mission accomplished.
Good job, Private.
Thank you. Oh, Dad, I have something for you. Here, Petrovich helped me fix it.
Huh.
Oh, thank you, son. Speaking of Petrovich, as soon as the official celebration is over, all personnel are to wash their faces and arrive at Petrovich's place wearing dress uniform.
Yay! Arrive at Petrovich's, clean face and dress uniform. Roger that, Corona, sir. Wow, the tree is so beautiful.
Yes, listen.
Oh, that's me, I don't know.
Dear citizens of Krasny Prospect and our guests from other stations. Year 2034 is almost over. It wasn't an easy year, but all the hardship only served to make us close our ranks around our common goal. The well-being of everyone living down here in the tunnels. We are all looking forward to the coming year, expecting change for the better. And it is sure to arrive to our concerted effort as a community. On behalf of OSCOM leadership, I thank you all for your good work and wish you a Happy New Year. Happy 2035!
Oh, so this is the year before.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1! Happy New Year!
There we go. Oh no.
Damn! This sucks. The damn generator is out again.
Happy New Year. Oh, so this is a year and
Comms check. Do you read me? Over.
maybe not a year, maybe a couple months.
Kirill, I'm at the trading stalls. Where's that passage to Sibirskaya?
It's downstairs. Oscom HQ used to be there. They brought the green stuff they took from the people there.
I see. Confiscations. Found it! Thank you, Private.
Citizens, we urge you to remain calm. Voluntarily submit your stocks of radio protector to the authority. Remember,
6 months.
our
Okay.
common duty is to stand together and ensure the common goods of all the citizenry.
May I, General? Sir.
Not funny, Slav, and I'm not in the mood for jokes. What's up at Sibirskaya?
We're all done there, and this is what we got. It's not much.
This is bad. We're in the middle of a fallout spot, and will have to roast for 500 clicks at the very least. Your guys brought a bunch of maps, but there are no really safe areas on any of them. I had hopes for Lake Baikal, but...
Still looking for Baikal. The archive is trashed. As for the radiation, that's what the filters are for, keeping the dust out.
Filters. All the carriages are so radioactive, no filters will help us without the green stuff. There will be children too. You have a son yourself, so you know children need more.
I know. Do we have enough?
Not for everyone at once. First we'll evacuate the core people, prepare clean rolling stock, and then bring everybody else out.
So you mean we're going to split people into sorts? The ones we save first, and then the rest...
You know what's at
dregs?
stake. Our children among all else. What's there to discuss? Didn't expect that from you of all people. Think about Kirill. I, for one, thought about him. You two will be leaving with the first train. So don't fail me now. Just forget it all and take a break. Your people can handle the prospect by themselves.
All right.
I want another smoke. How about you?
Oh, fine.
Don't mind if I do.
Help yourself then. It's been a while since I had smokes like these. The dirty stations are crawling with troublemakers. You know the sort. They've been rambling about doing away with the regime and starting a new life.
And they're going to catch the day.
Exactly. As soon as it becomes known that we've no green stuff left, and then the rumors of evacuation start. And they will.
Naturally. Exaggerated ones at that. The leadership is running away, abandoning the common folk. A chance they won't miss.
Well, you understand it all. We'll uphold order for as long as we can. God save us from a full-blown uprising. Still, God favors the prepared. Keep your weapon ready, Slava. We're in for one bumpy ride.
Yes, this is going to get ugly.
But we don't have a choice in this. Either we save who we can, or we descend into chaos and all die. So if you do have to shoot, look at this as a war on living dead. Each rioter is an animated corpse trying to drag us into its grave.
A cynical view.
Cynical, but realistic. Let's hope it doesn't go that far. Are your people ready to do their part?
Well, those who weren't all dropped out years ago. What's your take on the others?
I'm not sure about some of them. We'll start quietly disbanding and disarming their units.
You are risking splashing fuel on the embers.
What else can I do? Damned if I do and if I don't.
True enough. You know, I do feel drained. I guess I'll excuse myself.
Of course. Have some rest while you still have a chance. I fear you haven't got long. And Slava, take care.
So, what did he say?
Well, he said they understand our predicament and they value our contribution and cooperation a lot. And as soon as they get a hold of the new stock, we will be reimbursed fully and with interest, just as the paper says. He basically hinted that I had an official paper, signed and stamped, and that was the best I could have.
What was your answer?
What could it be? Yes, General, everything is as you say. Thank you for seeing me despite your busy schedule. You do understand that we had all our hard-earned wealth confiscated, so we are worried. He walked me to the door and shook my hand, with all respect.
You weakling! What did I tell you? You had to make a stand! These papers are good for nothing, save for adorning the walls of fucking fools!
She's not wrong.
You had to demand a real document, an IOU from the General himself, with date and his signature. You are a respectable man, Yakov. How can you let him do this to you?
There was nothing else for me. He let me know right off the bat. It's obvious, really. It's in the way he looked, his handshake. He would have declined, so I just saved face.
That's just because you, Yakov, are a coward and he knew you'd give in. You just had to push back. Oh my God. Just stay here. I'll go talk to him and get the thing that we need. You'll see. Someone must have some balls in this family.
Don't you dare! It's all done already, all said and done.
My mom was right about you after all.
Hello, sir.
It's been 2 days! Cough it up already!
How can they do this to us? Colonel, please, tell them to do
You
something.
gave us nothing last week!
Please, Colonel, tell them to stop handing it out. We can't wait anymore.
Please stay calm. They'll be starting
Colonel,
soon.
sir. Permission to address.
Granted.
An anonymous tip on excess stock. We can't ignore those,
What the hell is
but he
with
won't
you?
open the door.
I see. Let's go.
Oh, I know who it's gonna be.
Hey, I feel like you like me a lot. Watch what you touch, soldier. I just remembered the New Year. Didn't we have a drink right over here?
Here!
You remember?
Come over here, sir!
Of course I do.
Open up, Petrovich.
Slava, come in.
Thanks. Follow me. Mikhail Petrovich, you know why we are here. I suggest you donate your excess stock voluntarily, or there will be trouble.
I can't. You know I can't do that. It is for my granddaughter. I have been saving from my own allowance.
I can't do anything. We had a tip about your stock and had to react to that. Commence the search. Check there.
But this is so unfair. I earned this, saved my wages.
I know, but
It
we
was
follow
earned
the rules.
honestly.
I found the
and you
cash,
know
sir.
it.
He does have some.
Like cash.
Not too much here, though.
My granddaughter is sick. She needs that.
Sure, your granddaughter. I bet it's going to the market.
Colonel, tell them, please. You know it's true.
Enough, sir. We're only confiscating the excess stock.
But, sir, I will have to report everything.
Take this to HQ and report that stopping the search was my decision.
Yes, sir.
Look, I'm sorry. I know you didn't have a choice. Thanks for leaving me some.
I'm sorry too. You were right about choice, though. Nobody had it. I'll be going now. Don't mention it.
Thank you, Slava.
Enough is enough. Your quota wasn't conjured out of thin air, it was calculated properly, and you're short. Pay the rest.
Oh, just think about it. Where am I supposed to get so much? You took all the green stuff from the people, the trade is dead, and you saddle me with a quota fit for a moment.
Welcome to the Prospect.
Oh, that's sad. Baby died.
Oscom, open up! Hello there, Private. I'm completely drained. Kirill? All right, Private. Tell me what's going on.
Nothing. I just don't want
You don't want what?
to be a private. And I don't want to be an Oscom anymore.
Right. Please elaborate on that.
I went to Sibirskaya, and I saw the soldiers taking green stuff from people. And one traitor, when I give it to them, started shouting. They beat him up and took all the green stuff anyway.
Well, this is just unacceptable. First thing tomorrow, I'm going to get their names.
You said Oscom protects people, but you just take their green stuff away. Why?
It's not easy. We're short on green stuff. That's why we must take from those who have lots of it and give to those who don't have enough. Or else the rich would just sit on their stock while the poor would all die. Could you call that fair?
Not at all. Of course I couldn't go that fair.
Right. Of course, those who we take from aren't happy, but there's no other way, you see?
Yeah, if I had all my green stuff taken, I wouldn't be happy about that. But I understand now.
Good. Still, those soldiers were wrong. I'll make sure they are punished, and then they'll have to go and apologize.
Yes, make them. They must apologize.
Great. Speaking of green stuff, it's time we gave you a shot, so give me your arm.
All right.
Done.
What's that say? Oh. It's gonna be a screen wipe eventually, right? Yep.
Kirill, Mueller here. Do you read? Over.
I read you, Colonel. There's some static. Over.
I hear static too. I'm entering Sibirskaya. Was this where the last battle happened? Over.
Yes, I only know of it from Father's words. Right before the rioters started their last attack, we had to talk. Dad, do you really have to go? We didn't rest at all.
The rioters are advancing. There's no time for rest.
Rioters? Tell me, Dad, if we, Osgum, are protecting people, why lie to them?
Wow. You've grown up, Private, and I'm none the wiser. Let's have a grown-up talk. Should we tell the truth? Of course. But life is a complex thing. In the hands of our enemies, truth may be dangerous. We must carefully choose who we can entrust with it and who we cannot. The command sees the whole picture and makes decisions. However unpleasant those decisions might be sometimes, they are still necessary. The command thinks about everyone, while the civilians only think about themselves. That is why the truth that might scare them must be kept secret, for their own good. Do you understand that?
I do, but still, this is a scary way of thinking.
There are a lot of scary things in life. Yet, I brought you up well. You are strong and brave. You can take it. All right, time to go. You get home and don't step out or let anyone in until I'm back. It's an order.
Yes, Colonel, sir.
Sergeant, walk him home.
Yes, sir. Let's go, Kirill.
All right. Good luck, Dad.
Good luck, son.
I'm modifying crap before I... Alright, that should be it.
Colonel, sir.
Slava, I'm sorry about that. I know you had no choice. Had I said nothing, they would have never believed they found the
Water
door.
under the bridge. Neither I nor you had a choice in this, Petrovich. Good luck to you two. See you on the train.
Thank you.
Hello, Colonel, sir. Glad to see you back.
Oh, you go through?
Well, don't stand around. Man the defenses. Yes, sir.
Here we go.
Shoot to kill, people! These are enemies now! Not civilians!
I think a
Hold
rocket.
them! Hold them, people! We can hold them! We just need to hold them up till the reinforcements arrive!
Clear. Move out. Listen here. The engineers are all down, but the charges are dead. We have to reach the detonation device and use it.
Lieutenant, I'll take the detonator. Give me cover.
Yes, sir.
Attention! Covering fire for the Colonel. No saving ammo. Roger that!
Move out.
Come in, HQ. Khlebnikov here.
HQ here.
One charge didn't work.
Damn. Fall back to Sibirskaya and stop them there. I've got no one else to rely on.
Roger that. Over and out.
Colonel, sir! They blew the airlock and are coming down from the surface! Colonel! Here, sir! I'm out! Falling back! Let's fall back to the second line!
Hold them here! To the last man! There won't be any reinforcements! It's either us or them!
We'll get them, son! Let them come! We're ready! They got a machine gun! You fucker! Can you walk, sir? What's going on? We need the gun. Gas!
Bastards! They're using gas! Get out, everyone!
Gas! It's gas!
Hold on, sir. I'll help. Just hold on.
I'll report to the general. General, sir, there's been...
Operation successful. Pawns are all dealt with. Ready for evacuation.
You fucker.
What do you mean, already left? What?
What's going on?
We're covering evacuation.
Evacuation? But you just killed everyone! Soldiers, civilians! Nobody left to evacuate!
Slava, there's only enough green stuff left to evacuate the leadership. Everyone else is doomed. Gas was used just to cut the agony short.
So you knew it! You knew it all along, you motherfucker!
Did I have a choice? And what difference does it make now? I made a mistake leaving NATO. Petrov! Petrov! The fuckers left without us! Get Seryoga on the line now! What? Dead? Seryoga? Son? Now listen to me. There's an RPG in the gun cabinet. Get it and rush to the old crossroads. Blow the fuckers up there. Go!
So, what do we do now?
Whatever. I had enough. So long, Slava.
Oh, he really had enough. I would be surprised if he died right there.
Dad? Dad! Uncle Tolia? Did he just kill himself? Why?
Don't look there.
I'm sorry I broke your order. There was a shooting at the station. Then it all went quiet, and you didn't come. I was worried, and I went looking for you.
Listen, I told you earlier. Who should be told the truth, and who should not? Forget it. It's not for us to decide. And if you're being fooled, it's never for your own good. That's why he's dead.
I understand.
Good. And now, let's go home, son.
Kirill, Miller here. I'm at the bunker entrance.
Roger that, Colonel. You'll be off the grid inside, so please, be careful.
I will, Kirill. Miller, over and out.
What is that? Is that a radio?
Pine, this is Older. Come in, over.
Older, this is Pine. Speak, over.
Private, I'm at the bunker's door. I'll be off the grid while I'm down there. Don't know how long. When is the next scheduled radio contact?
Midday sharp, Colonel.
The battery?
Keeping it charged.
The door?
Look, I'm eating the liver too, and burning the slime, and I don't go to the thirsty stations ever. Dad, you left a whole cheat sheet for me. I'm reading off it now.
You do just that. Reading helps you remember. That's all, Pine. I'm going offline.
Roger that, Older. Over and out.
Pine, come in. Over.
Pioneer, over.
I love you, son. A whole lot.
I love you too, Dad.
And I want you to eat that liver without fail. Over and out.
Center's archive. Circumstantial data suggests that special attention must be paid to maps detailing placed by Gal. So far, our efforts have been consistently proving fruitless. But now, you must be successful, no matter the cost. I can't disclose the ultimate goal of this search at the moment, but I'll have you know that lives of all the Metro dwellers depend on it. This tape will self-destruct in 5 seconds. Good luck, gentlemen.
Oh, it didn't self-destruct, so.
All personnel are to evacuate the complex immediately.
I don't want to know.
System will reboot now. All personnel are to evacuate the complex immediately. All personnel are to evacuate the complex immediately. Attention. Reactor biological shielding is compromised. All personnel are to evacuate the complex immediately. All personnel are to evacuate the complex immediately. Biological shielding compromised. Initiating reactor shutdown. Reactor containment failure. Switching to reserve power. Reactor containment failure. Reserve power engaged.
Alright.
Reserve power failure. Switching to main power source. System reboot imminent. System reboot preparation 20% complete. System reboot preparation 40% complete. System reboot preparation 60% complete.
That should burn to death.
evacuate the complex immediately. Reactor containment failure. Reserve power engaged. All personnel are to evacuate the complex immediately. Reserve power source failing. Reactor containment failure. Reserve power engaged. All personnel are to evacuate the complex immediately.
Where's the thing that stayed lit?
Reserve power source. Switching to main power source. Reserve power source failing. System reboot imminent. System reboot preparation. 80% complete. System will reboot now. Reactor containment failure. Reserve power engaged. System reboot preparation is. System reboot imminent. 40% complete. System reboot complete. Switching to main power source. Reactor containment failure. Reserve power engaged. Reserve power failure. Switching to main power source. All systems system will reboot now. System reboot complete. Switching to main power source. All personnel to evacuate the complex.
Oh, good.
Attention. Reactor biological shielding compromised. Reactor disabled. Switching to reserve power. All personnel are to evacuate the complex.
Oh, come on, let me heal.
power source. Reactor containment area. Reserve power engaged. System reboot imminent. System reboot preparation. Reactor containment area. Reserve power engaged. 40% complete. Reserve power failure. Switching to main power source. Complex and system reboot. Pilot initiating compromise. The move reboot reactor shutdown. System reboot complete. Switching to main power source. All personnel are to evacuate the complex immediately. Biological shielding compromised. Reactor shutdown. All personnel are to evacuate immediately. Attention. Reactor biological shielding is compromised. Switching to reserve power. All personnel are to evacuate the complex immediately. All personnel are to evacuate the complex immediately. Biological shielding compromised. Initiating reactor shutdown. All personnel are to evacuate the complex immediately.
Die already? Jesus.
All personnel are to evacuate the complex immediately. All personnel are to evacuate the complex immediately. Reserve power source failing. Reserve power failure. Switching to main power source. System reboot imminent. System reboot preparation is 60.
There we go.
System will reboot now. All personnel are to evacuate the complex immediately. All personnel are to evacuate the complex immediately. Biological shielding compromised. Initiating reactor shutdown.
Wait. Could this be?
Reserve power source failing. System reboot imminent.
shot? No? Well, you're dumb.
Reserve power station. Switching to main power station. All personnel are to evacuate the complex immediately.
What the hell is going on?
System will reboot now. System reboot complete. Switching to main power source. System reboot complete. Switching to main power source.
They're dying because of the radiation. No.
Kirill, I'm coming back. I just need a tiny bit of rest. I'm just so tired.
Oh, he dead. He absolutely dead.
There you are, brother. You found the maps and took a break, I see. I need a breather, too. Boy, do these hunks of iron chafe. Gotta watch out not to stay for too long, though. Your son sent me here, told where to look. He's tough, your Kirill. Yes, I can see his effort. Children, it's always about them. I'm here because of my daughter. She's smart, strong, kind, beautiful. I can't even tell you how proud I am of her, and how much I love her. I'm trying to be a father, but end up a colonel. It's as if by showing affection, I'd also show my vulnerability. Not just to her husband too. At first, I even thought that boy was alright. But his obsession with truth started driving me mad. He kept risking his life while he had the love of the best woman in the world. Decent people want normal things. A thicker broth, a warm place to call home, and healthy children. But he wants truth. Let me glance at those maps. Boy, was I mad at him. But then I took a closer look at the world and re-examined my life up to that point somewhat. Especially when I heard your story. I saw my past self in you, friend. We both served the great lie, because we both made ourselves believe it was necessary. And if not for him, I would have ended up like you did. But now, finally, my life has a real purpose for a change. All because I can finally look the truth in the eye. I think you understand. Thank you for the maps. Don't think it was all in vain. You saved us all. And Creel, I'll give him this watch and make sure he gets out of this hellhole. You have my word. Well, it's time. Farewell, Colonel Klipnikov. Rest easy. Artyom, stay with me. Hold on, son.
Aw, that was one of the best ways to cap off the end to a story. That's amazing. I know some people gave it criticism because it wasn't very long, but it's hard to judge value of a story. And that's exactly what this was. That short, like, side story for the fathers, the colonels, amazing. It took about an hour and a half, maybe an hour 40 minutes to get through. Absolutely phenomenal. See if there's anything after the credits. Nope. Alright, well. Thank you guys for watching. There is another DLC. I'm going to start playing that one next. But until next time, subscribe and ring the bell if you want to get the next episode just notified to you. Otherwise, you can just look for the next day if you're looking for the next one. Have a good night, have a good day, and hopefully I'll see you tomorrow.